YouTube, what is good? Welcome back to another episode of Marv's Room. Thank you guys, as always, for joining me wherever you're at in the world. To the new subscribers, welcome to the channel. I wanted to jump on here today and make a quick video to talk to you guys about, okay, so you manifested your specific person back. Now what? You know, whether it's a old SP or a new specific person, whatever the case may be, you've done the work, the internal work, the imaginary work, and now they've appeared in your life. Now what do you do? And I want to make this video because I feel like there's so many people in law of attraction circles. I mean, people in the world in general. We just move through life in this sort of naive manner. And we think, especially people in LOA, you know, people in the law of attraction community, you move through life, and I feel like I get the sense of a lot of you guys say to yourself, oh, I believe in law of attraction, so I don't have to use my brain anymore, you know, and that couldn't be further from the truth. And this is a mistake that I don't want to see people make anymore. And that's, you know, making impulsive, naive decisions just because you think, oh, I scripted it out, so it's going to show up exactly how I scripted, or I visualized, you know, or I said my affirmation, so everything's going to show up peachy, all roses, exactly how I saw it in my mind, or exactly how I said it would, or whatever the case may be. But you guys have to understand and always remember and realize that you are constantly working out old kinks in your life. You guys have to realize and constantly remember that, yeah, something may show up that you wanted to manifest, but the universe, I realize a lot of times, always sends you something as a test first. And it's not always, but for a lot of people, it is this way. The universe, for instance, like we're talking about a specific person, the universe will send you a specific person that may not be exactly what you wanted, or may be the exact opposite of what you wanted. It's all based on your vibrational frequency, whatever level, whatever your beliefs are, and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times you guys say, I want this, or you script it out and say, I want my SP to look like this, smell like this, you know what I mean, wear this, blah, 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 whatever the case may be. And then, so all of a sudden, somebody shows up and you guys think, oh, that's them. That's the right person. That's the perfect person. This is my dream person. I scripted. But no, that's not the case. That is not the case. Do not be naive just because you believe in the law of attraction, okay? Now, if your new SP comes back, or your old SP comes back, you have to pay attention. You have to use your brains. Pay attention to the signs, okay? Because just because your person comes back does not mean that they are the person 100% that you want them to be. Like I mentioned in videos, in my past videos that I've made on my channel already, this was one of the mistakes I made when I manifested a specific person back in my life a couple years ago. Is that person showed back up into my life. However, she was not changed. She was not changed. You know what I'm saying? She had gotten better, but she wasn't 100% better. She wasn't the way that we would have wanted our SPs to show up. You see what I'm saying? So I always tell you guys where I messed up so you guys don't make the same mistake. Okay, so now, again, on to when your SP shows up. When your SP shows up, you have to look at yourself, understand the vibration, sort of the vibrational frequency that you are in, and what that has to do with this person showing back up in your life. Because again, as a lot of you guys that follow the law of attraction teachings know, everyone is you pushed out. So you have to look at when your person arrives back into your life, whether it's new or old, you have to look at yourself and ask yourself honestly and assess, where are you at mentally, emotionally, you know, spiritually, in regards to everyone you pushed out and your SP is showing back up. Because if your SP is showing back up or has shown up, then that means you're doing something right along the vibrational vicinity. You might not be doing everything right, but you're doing something right to have them show back up into your experience if that's what you want, if that's what you're trying to do, that's what you're trying to manifest, or whatever the case may be. Now, when your specific person shows back up, you just don't want to automatically welcome them back. Meaning, oh, they show back up. Okay, boom, you guys are ready to get back in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Every situation is different. That could be the case in some situations, but a lot of times, in my opinion, that's not the situation. That's not the case. That's not the route you should go. Because again, you don't know. Just because that person showed back up, you don't know what they still have to work on. You don't know if they've tried to work on anything. I mean, you really don't know anything. All you know is that that person, new or old, that specific person has shown back up in your experience. And now it's time to take it from here to here to here to here, or whatever the steps may be. So during this process in the beginning phases, you have to really pay attention to the things your SP says, the things your SP does. Pay attention to their behavior. Pay attention to the life that they've created. Because if an SP shows back up into your life, talking about they miss you, talking about they're sorry, you know, playing the sympathy card or whatever, you know, whatever the case may be, you have to pay attention to their life to see if their life is adding up to the words that they're saying. You got to pay attention to see if their life, the things that they've manifested in their life, matches the current words that they're telling you. Because anybody can say anything. Anybody can. We all heard that saying, actions speak louder than words, and actions always will 100% speak louder than words. So when your new SP or your old SP shows back up, don't just listen to all of the whispering and the talking. Make sure that the actions match what their words are. Make sure that you can have, I guess, tangible, palpable evidence of their lives being changed, of them being changed and them being different. You see what I'm saying? Because anybody can show up in all white, you know, a knight in shining armor. You know what I'm saying? But what's that other saying? People say the wolf can show up in sheep's clothing. You know what I mean? And this is why I want you guys to really pay attention and to really not be naive with whatever it is that you want to manifest, especially in a specific person, because you don't know if your SP has shown back up in a wolf, shown up as a wolf in sheep's clothing or not, you know? But again, a lot of times we're so naive, we are so eager, we're so, whatever superlative you want to use or whatever verbiage you want to use, we're so hungry to get that specific person back that we don't even stop to realize and say to ourselves, like, wow, where am I at mentally and emotionally? Where are they at mentally, emotionally? Are they where they need to be? Yeah, they're telling me that they're trying to change and get better, blah, blah, blah. But what kind of life are they creating? And you do this with anyone. If anyone new or anyone old shows back up into your life and you want to know how they are without even knowing them, without even really talking to them, and you want to know if they are a good person or if they've changed, if you want to know if someone is a good person or if they changed or anything like that, most times, I'd say 8 times out of 10, 9 times out of 10, all you have to do is look at the life that they create. Look at the life that they've created. If your specific person shows up in your life, and whether it's old or new, and you see that you notice that they're always talking about money problems, or you notice that, you know, they have a lot of bad energy, or they have negative friends, or they're always talking about something negative, or they always just something negative, stuff's out of whack, bad things are always happening to them. These are all telltale signs that they're not in alignment, that they're out of alignment. So even when they do show up in your experience, you should pay attention to these signs and don't be naive just because you think, oh, I scripted this. So this is my, you know, this is my dream specific person. You know what I mean? My dream girlfriend or my dream boyfriend. For a lot of you guys, it's not that easy. You guys are trying to make it that easy in your mind, or you may think it's that easy, but you have so much blockage in your subconscious mind that your subconscious mind isn't going to give you what you want right away. It's not going to deliver it to you because you still have so many kinks and, different roadblocks, beliefs about relationships, beliefs about men, beliefs about women, beliefs about however you've accumulated it over life. It's not going to just bring it to you gift wrapped perfectly the first time. It's just not, So I just wanted to jump on here real quick and kind of tell you guys to be on the lookout for that. Have your awareness up. Don't just think the first person that shows up or your SP came back into your life like, oh, that's it. You guys are ready for a full-blown relationship. No, that's not the case. A lot of times when your SP shows back up, they still need to heal and you still as well need to heal. You guys are not ready to jump into a relationship. And again, like I said, before you jump into a relationship with anyone that the universe presents to you, whether it's an old SP or a new SP, pay attention to if their words, if their actions are matching their words. Pay attention to if the life that they've created prior to you matches some of the things that they're saying. Because like I said, this is the easiest, fastest way, in my opinion, to kind of tell who a person is without knowing them. A complete stranger. You want to know someone, new or old, that's shown back up into your life? Look at the life they've created. Look at what they've created over the past year. Look at what they've created over the past 6 months. What kind of things are they talking about? Are they always complaining? Is bad things always happening to them? Are they always running out of money? Are they always asking for money? There's a myriad of things you can pay attention to see if a person is who they say they are. And you don't have to ask them any questions. All you have to do is observe their life. Observe the people that they have in their life. Observe their relationships. Observe all of the conversations that you can about that person when you're around that person and other people. Hear the things that other people say about your specific person, whatever the case may be. The signs are always there, guys. The signs are always there. Do not ignore the signs. Do not be naive just because you believe in the law of attraction and your SP came back or a new SP showed up and you think, oh, that's it. No, you got to use your brain still. You're not off the hook from using your brain just because you believe in law of attraction and stuff like that. All right. Just want to jump on here real quick, man, and share this story with you, because this could be a big one when your SP comes back, and taking those kind of steps. But I just want you guys to be aware, get your awareness up, because awareness, I realize a lot of people in life, we move through life like zombies. We really don't pay attention. We don't pay attention to the slightest subtle details. And then when things happen, we make it seem like we had no idea, no clue. But in all actuality, the signs were always there. We were just too oblivious and we were just naive because we wanted our specific person so bad. All right. It's been another episode of Marvin's Room. See you guys next time. Thank you guys for joining me as always. See you guys next time on the channel. You know where, you know when.